Jesse Jackson Jr. is facing mounting pressure from fellow lawmakers to clarify the nature of his medical leave from Capitol Hill. The Democrat from Illinois has been on leave since June 10th, citing, quote, physical and emotional ailments. The latest reports say he may not return until at least September, if at all. Meantime, his father, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, says his son's condition is worse than they initially thought.
Keep him in your prayers. He is on the medical care. He is regaining his strength, and we look forward to seeing him at some soon date, and he'll give an account of what he is, how he's been recovering.
Illinois Democratic Senator Dick Durbin commented on the situation just a short time ago.
If there is some medical necessity for him not saying more at this moment, then I will defer to that. But he will have to soon make a report on what he is struggling with.
Joining me now live, Marianne Ahern, political reporter for our NBC station in Chicago, one of the best out of that town. Marianne, you keep your ear to the ground. You talk to a lot of people. What are they saying behind the scenes here?
Well, Tamron, let me point out that I have been in communication with the congressman's wife, who is an alderman here in Chicago, Sandy Jackson. She has not spoken publicly since about 10 days ago when she initially said that I love my husband, but I'm concerned about my children and being provided for. And that was basically it. But today, really just moments ago, she said to me that she wants everyone to note that the congressman is on medical leave. She calls that protected federal status. And notes that everyone is entitled to take sick leave. At the same time, it is, of course, not just the talk of Washington, but here in Illinois, Governor Pat Quinn, as well as the Illinois delegation, are weighing in too.
I think you've heard enough that he has some health challenges that he's dealing with right now, and I think it's good that we help that person out.
He has a responsibility to give us more information. And I'm not demanding that information, but I think the people of his congressional district deserve it. The people of Illinois deserve it. If he's going to stand for re-election, you guys are going to demand it.
What has led to so many questions has been that the announcement of his medical leave happened the very day that was the final day that if you wanted to run as an independent, you had to have filed. So no announcement was made, Tamron, until 5 o'clock that evening. So to run as an independent is just not possible now.
Okay, Marianne, obviously, to his wife's point, people take medical leaves, people get sick, people have health issues that they don't instantly want to share in full detail here. It's interesting that Congressman Gutierrez says eventually the constituents want to know. From everything I'm reading and hearing, you hear a lot of these questions coming from lawmakers, but in his district, are people demanding that he give the information? You understand why this all sounds so unusual, that so many lawmakers are hesitant. They're kind of, walking around the bush, but saying he needs to tell more here, as if they're alluding to something.
Well, we all know he has been under investigation since our former governor, Rod Blagojevich, who's now in prison, was first investigated. In fact, arrested not less than 12 hours after meeting with Congressman Jackson about the possibility of Jackson getting the appointment to the Obama Senate seat. At the same time, now, just within the last month, one of Congressman Jackson's major fundraisers, Indian businessman Raghavir Nayak, was indicted. So all of this, of course, fuels the fire of, is he sick or is he taking some kind of private leave because he's concerned that he is caught up in all of this as well? And it's all purely speculation. Right. But, of course, you can see why there are so many questions.
All right, Marianne Ahern, political reporter with WMAQ out of Chicago. Marianne, thank you for your time. Good to see you.